So when your mind says yes, you're more often to go, yeah, I'm all in. And you can talk yourself into things, no matter what is happening within your body. But when your body says yes and your mind's like, no, then this is a whole different dimension for people, a whole different way of being. Welcome to another episode of The Energy of Success. I am on the edge of my seat bringing this episode to you. I'm about to go to a huge event that is shattering a lot of my energetic edges. And what I wanted to talk about for this episode is when the body says yes and the mind says no. There are so many times and places that people experience in their lifetime where they really want to do something. They're desperate. There's a real desire. They feel it in their bones, their soul, their intuition is like, hell yes, I am all in. And yet their mind is like, can you really do that? How are you going to fit that in? How are you going to pay for that? Who's going to even want that? Etc., etc., etc. And that's what this episode is based on. So I want to kind of just deconstruct for you what happens within this human and why this is a block for so many people, and why, when you understand high performance energetics, you can piece these pieces together and go, oh, I see there's a disconnect there. Oh, I see there's some stagnancy there. Oh, I see there's these pieces that I really need to pull together more. So let's start with the mind, the place that most people feel more comfortable with. The mind has been taught from a really young age to listen, to process, to understand, etc., 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 on an intellectual level. We have been taught that through schooling, through society at the moment, that is how most people will rationally make decisions. So when your mind says yes, you're more often to go, yeah, I'm all in. And you can talk yourself into things, no matter what is happening within your body. But when your body says yes and your mind's like, no, then this is a whole different dimension for people, a whole different way of being, and something that what happens when people come to work with me, they're like, I don't know how I've come in, I don't know what's happened, but I just had to. And this is when the body leads. So let me give you an example. When somebody has asked you to do something that you'd really love, but you're pretty terrified at, so this could be anything, it could be a hobby, it could be something in your business, it could be something that you know is going to be great fun, really expansion, and your body is all in. Now, what I mean by that is that your actual physical self gets excited. You feel the adrenaline running through you, like, oh my God, I cannot wait. This is going to be so much fun. And you feel that within your body. So you might really be smiling. You might feel quite elevated. You might be really excited. You might feel really full of beans. That's when your body is leading. You're like, yeah, I'm in. The body's going, yes, this is great. And I remember seeing this really in slow motion with one of my clients on one of my mastermind days. She had a place where she was talking about being like a tour guide and showing people around, and she would really love it. And she was talking about all the things that she would bring in. And I said, great. Do you want to do it then? You can take us. That would be great. She was like, yeah, I really want to do it. And the body came in and he's like, yeah, this feels really great. Oh my goodness, I'd love it. And then within the next split second, a whole energy changed. She was like, oh, and I said, what's happened? She said, well, now I'm thinking, can I really do that? And what for you? And what will I do? What will I say? Where will I take you? Etc., etc., etc. And the mind had come in, it had really knocked her. And the beautiful ending for that story is that we did go and do that thing. It was fabulous. She was fabulous. And she ended up being on a whole different frequency after completing it. But it can change in a moment. It can change within seconds. So your body is leading the way. This is what happens a lot with people when I talk to them about where they want to go. What are their deepest desires? What are their greatest expansion? Where do you really want to go? What energetic frequency do you really want to fly on? What do you really want to do with your life? a lot of people can get themselves there pretty quick and pretty good. They're like, yeah, I want to do this, 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 and there's all excitement. The body is all in. And I go, okay, so what step are you going to take? What is the next step that you're going to take? What is the actual aligned, inspired action that you can take from this moment, from this frequency that's going to help you move yourself forward? Tell me what it is. What does it look like? How does it feel? Tell me what the actual action is. And this is the piece of energetic collapse for people. They freeze. And it can be one of three things that are stopping them. One, fear in the mind. The mind's going, there's no way I can do that. I don't believe in myself. It's not going to work for me. It works for everybody else. All of those stories. Two, your nervous system is in a state of freeze. It's maxed out with capacity, absolutely maxed out. There's no space for anything else. There is a place for no space. Or your energy. Your energy is your frequency and what you choose to embody on a cellular level. When you embody it already is. So embodying your energy is a huge part of this disconnect. Because like I say, when people are in their body, they're like, yeah, I'm in. I'm going for it. This is fabulous. And then when they come out of their body and into their head, they're like, oh no, I can't do it. Can you see yourself in this description as I talk it through? Can you see that this is something that may have happened for you? It's definitely happened for me. It was something that happened when I had incredible financial success in my business. And then I was like, oh my goodness, now my head's got in. What can I hold it? What will happen? Oh my goodness, I've got to work all the hours, etc., etc., etc. Whatever story I was telling myself at that moment in time, my nervous system was absolutely shot to bits. It wasn't ready to receive more of the abundance. And I'm recording this episode the day before I fly out to possibly the most expansive event that I've been to. And I have been to some phenomenal events. I have been to leaders, multimillionaire leaders. I've been in their spaces. I've worked with them. They have worked with me. And I have been in the space of speaking on their stages. I've been in the space in their retreats. And they have been fabulous on lots of levels. And they have got me to a place where I am now. But now, as a leader in high performance energetics and somebody that helps people shatter their energetic edges, I had to go bigger and I had to go global and I had to go way beyond anywhere that I have ever thought. And this is why this episode has come in, because next episode will be completely different. I will be back and I will be a different identity. And I wanted to talk you through this piece that I feel I'm totally leaving behind. It won't happen to me again. While it's live, while I can talk about it so that you can resonate and see for yourself whether you've been in it, but also you can listen to the changes as I go through this journey. My body always knew I was going to be standing on global stages. Absolutely always. And I have the opportunity to stand on some, for certain. This whole experience that I'm going to is a whole other level. And my mind could have had the opportunity to tell me lots of stories. And every single moment, energetic edges came in and I shattered and shattered and shattered and shattered. So what is the thing that you're preventing yourself from doing? You don't have to do like me. You don't have to go all big, the other side of the world, all of that kind of stuff. But that is what I lead in. That is why I embody. That is why I go so expansive with it. So that I can bring back to you, to my listeners, to my clients, to the people within my signature programs, frequency formula, rich inside, to those particular people that have invested in me. They get all of that wisdom, all of that energetic expansion. What is it that you're doing right now as you're listening that you are blocking? Where is your body going, yes, this is it, I'm here for it? And where is your mind going, there's no way. I'll just wait. Maybe I'll do that next year. Maybe not. What are those things? Is it to be incredibly healthy, fitter, stronger? Is it to be more resilient emotionally? Is it to have stronger boundaries? Is it to create way more cash? Is it to create a lifestyle that you love? Is it to create more time at the spa? That's what I'm doing. More time in the water. I love it. What is it that you really desire? Who are the people that you love, love, love supporting? And what is it that's blocking you, stopping you, energetically leaking from you that allows you to stay in your head? Energy sits within your body. It's a frequency that you vibrate. It's a feeling of frequency of fulfillment that you want to jump on and ride with. It doesn't live in your head, ever. So let me know what comes in as you listen. How much do you believe that you live from your head? How much do you let your body lead? Your body knows the score, always. The beautiful dance within high performance energetics is the three: your mind, your body, and your energy. There's always the three that are in place. And each one works individually on a high performance level. Let's get it absolutely working at peak performance so that it feels smooth, sleek, and calm. And then let's integrate and allow them to calibrate together, because that is where the magic happens. I would love to know what you think of this episode. Please do reach out. I am Charlotte Carter on Instagram, or send an email to charlotte@idaretoleap.com, because I would love to know, for the people all over the world that listen to this podcast, what comes in as you listen to this episode. Take care, and huge love to you.